All right, we got another episode of the Frosty Dingy going on with old J-Mac over there.
What
How
up?
you doing tonight, Chief?
Oh, not too bad yourself.
Oh, we're always doing good, man. I have an extremely important question that I saw on the old intranet today that I just got to get your opinion on.
All right.
Should adults be allowed to order off the kids menu?
Absolutely. Food's
And
food.
why? Yeah, I get that, but the cost for the restaurant is usually made off the adult meals.
Yeah, possible. I mean, I don't know the ins and outs of working in a fucking restaurant, but I mean, the only restriction should be the golden oldies or whatever the hell your AARP card, like 65 and up.
The old senior citizen discount.
Yeah, I mean, what if you're what if you're in a small adult? You just don't eat that much. Should you be forced to pay for a full portion?
I don't know. That's what we're discussing today. I know when I worked down in Galveston at the restaurant, there was things on the kid menu that you couldn't get as an adult. We had like shrimp, popcorn, shrimp, and fries. I loved it. I got to eat it because I worked there, but I couldn't order it if I wasn't working. Like if I came off in on my day off, I wasn't allowed to get it. But if I was working, I could get it.
So on the adult menu, there was no popcorn shrimp.
There was no popcorn, shrimp, and fries on the adult menu.
So that doesn't
At
make
all.
any sense. Not even
That's
as an
what I thought.
appetizer. Fucking
No. Only kids under 12 and under could get it. And I thought it was bullshit.
I think that's just a bad business plan.
Are there any restaurants around Altoona that do any of that crazy shit where you can't get certain things unless you're a certain age?
Shit, not that I ever ran into, but my kids are bigger and they've been eating on the regular menu for quite a few years.
Yeah, like the last 10 or 20.
Right.
So what was the name of that Mexican place that's down the road from you? What was that? The one with the jalapeno margaritas that you made me go try.
Guadalajara?
Is it still down there?
Yeah, it's still down there.
Dude, those things were the spiciest margaritas that I've ever had in my life. I think they chopped up 3 jalapenos and stuck them in my glass.
Yeah, this is pretty good. You need to go over to Casa Guave over off of 8th Street, the old Claxtons.
Claxton's is gone?
It's been gone for a couple years, bud.
Like Jesus, that place is shit.
Yeah, it was. I think the owners retired or something. But a Mexican joint went in there and they got their specialty margaritas is they make them in house and make them with fresh fruit and all that stuff. And they even give you like the jigger or shaker or whatever that comes in to pour in your own glass. It's fucking pretty good.
How's their food? Is their food better than Guadalajara or just their drink?
I think just the drinks. The food I think is just average for a Mexican restaurant. It's not the greatest, so it's definitely not the worst. I don't know. I think I'm just partial to Guadalajara for their food.
It was pretty good. I will have to say, I will give it probably a 4 out of 5 rating over at the Guadalajara.
Yeah, and Casa Guave is not too far behind it.
So it's right up there then. We're good in that aspect. So there is a reason I brought up food today. It's not just me rambling because I'm a fat guy. But, what the fuck? In your opinion, what is the best place around Des Moines to watch the Super Bowl at anymore? Spectators is gone, and that was my go-to, and I'm looking for a new home. And I was informed last time that Buffalo Wild Wings is off the roster because they don't have padded seats on their stools, and it's uncomfortable, and we don't want to sit in a booth.
No padded seats. You don't want to sit in a booth. You need to bring some of those bleacher chairs.
Well, I'm not allowed to bring in my own personal chair to a restaurant. I've tried, and they said no.
Okay. That was going to be my next question, but have you actually tried?
Yeah. I brought in one of those camping chairs, and they told me I was blocking the fire exit. So, yeah, a little bit.
Man, I don't know, dude. Those would be the big places. I'm not a big fan of going out and watching the Super Bowl, though. I would rather go to somebody's house or my house. But I suppose. But I mean, you're kind of wanting everything. You're wanting food and all that, though, right?
See, we've done the whole casino thing, and I'm sorry, but that upper bar lacks a lot, or at least it used to when we went there.
Was that up in the where all the TVs and shit for the sports betting?
Yeah, you got to be up there for the sports betting. It was
Gotcha.
pretty damn small last time I was there, and they didn't really offer any food up there that was worthwhile anyway.
Right, that's crazy. You'd think they'd do a little bit more for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it was just your typical normal whatever they sell up there,
Right.
and they ran specials occasionally on it, but wasn't anything out of the special realm. I'd like to have good food and TVs to watch.
Right. Man, I don't know about getting a good sports bar, and well, that's relatively close anyway. Either because, like you said, but if B Dubs is out, spectators being close. Shit, I don't know of any bigger places that would
Well, I
be.
know Jethro's has TV, but they're not really set up well for long-term viewing. Plus, no padded seats.
Right, and that'd be kind of like Fireside. Um, I would say, and I don't know about padded seats now that you asked about it, but Hawk Haven.
I don't need padded seats. I'll go wherever the hell the food's good.
Yeah, that's where you gotta find a hard spot is find a place fucking that's good for sports watching and good food. You're probably gonna be better off trying to find a little dive bar.
See, I was looking online. I pulled it up online, and they said best for Kansas City Chiefs fans is Truman's KC Pizza Tavern.
Yeah, that's good food.
I've never been there. What's it like in there?
It's a KC Chiefs bar, and kind of just overall Kansas City vibe. I think I've only been there a couple of times. I did go there and watch a game. It probably actually is a pretty good place to watch a game. I don't remember their TV setup though all that much, but the food's good. Kind of a smaller place though, so that's what I think you're going to run into those problems with Super Bowl. These smaller places I mean, big places are going to be packed too, but I think the small places is going to be outrageous.
Yeah, like I said, I sent that off to my aunt and uncle who are Chiefs fans, and I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to pick this year. Now that they know it exists, they probably never heard of it until now. I also see on here we got the Station on Ingersoll. You ever been to the Station?
Never heard of that one.
Me
That's
either.
west of MLK.
It just says on Ingersoll. It's got 24 TVs and specials like $4 Bloody Marys and mimosas, cheap draft beer, and smoked brisket nachos. Never heard of it. Johnny's Hall of Fame.
Yeah, but is that really a good place to watch a game or something? I don't know.
I don't think so. I
I
don't
would
think
say
it would be, but that's what's on their list here. The U Bar and Grill in Urbandale, $1 wings, Cheap's Pitchers, and Carl's Place. And it's got game day fun activities. Never heard of half these damn places.
right.
They put game day on there. Game day's not a good place to watch anything.
What about like Buzzard Billy's?
I don't remember. I know their food's good, but I don't remember their TV setup in there either. I didn't even know we still had a Dave and Buster's.
Well, that's that place out by Jordan Creek, isn't it?
It says, yeah, it's in West Des Moines. And then Felix and Oscars, the other place,
The other
Sports
place might
Page
be
Grill.
the other place may not be too bad of a place.
The other place isn't too bad, but we go there too damn much.
What about
So I'm guessing
what about the tap room that Dursky works at? What do they have for a TV setup?
they don't have food.
Can you order in?
I don't know. No idea. We're looking at putting together a venture out there at the end of February. So you might have to clear a weekend to go out there and play with everybody.
Right on.
Wes is coming down, and Dursky is going to give us a distillery tour, and should be a good time.
I like it.
So we're a little bit ahead on the old trying to find a Super Bowl watch place, but I don't know how you feel, but in a year where Bill Belichick doesn't get into the Hall of Fame, but Shedeur Sanders gets to go to the Pro Bowl, how do you feel about that?
I mean, that's just a beauty contest there. It has nothing to do with stats. I think, what'd you say? He was ranked as number 31.
Yeah, something like that.
So take out the two quarterbacks that are playing in the Super Bowl. They probably got nominated. Well, yeah, they both should have got nominated.
There was 10 quarterbacks ahead of him or something like that.
I mean, come on, dude. Tell me something funny's not going on.
I was talking to Wes on the old text message after I found out about it, and I agree with him. It's basically because there's so much controversy over him that it's going to create viewers, bad or good. They're gonna watch. You got the people that are supporting him, ride or fucking die for some stupid reason, and then you got the people that hate him, and they're both gonna watch. So it's gonna crank up the numbers for the Pro Bowl games this year.
All right. Do you honestly believe that him is going to make that big a difference in the numbers.
It is. It's going to
You
be
don't think
huge.
those people are going to watch anyway, regardless whether he's in it or not.
No, I don't think most people watch it anymore.
Yeah, and I still don't think they're going to just because he's in it.
I think they'll watch certain aspects of it, of the games, just hoping he fails.
I
And the
mean,
other
just
ones,
the whole Pro Bowl concept has been kind of a fucking joke over the years anyway.
well, in 2023 they turned it into flag football because nobody'd hit each other anyway.
Yeah, but that's been going on for years. But remember back in the 90s when they had the real challenges and fucking, it was a hell of a lot of fun,
And it was still in Hawaii.
But right, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's the Pro Bowl is turned into crap anymore. I don't even know why don't they just name an all pro team and then take a week off with no football? Because that's basically what they're doing.
No shit.
I mean, flag football, what are we, 12? Actually, probably like 8 because 12-year-olds have full pads anymore.
Right.
Bit ridiculous. So that's enough of almost enough. This is what happens when you give out participation trophies. Just saying. This is what we've come to.
So are we really surprised this is where we steered into?
I was angry when participation trophies came out to begin with, because if you can't win or lose, why are you even playing? How are you going to get better? How are you going to know that you have to work harder? I don't know. Rewarding people for not putting in work is kind of ridiculous, but
No, absolutely.
whatever. We'll go back to the food for a minute. Valentine's Day is coming up. You got anything special planned for that?
Oh, well, are you posting this episode before?
No.
Okay.
Well, probably.
Let's see. So
Okay.
then,
We'll change it up a bit.
hard pass.
Where is great places to go around your area for Valentine's Day, other than the one that you're picking? How's that sound?
Oh, well,
I mean,
when it comes to the dinner, I don't know what we got planned, really. We're kind of hermits. We go out to dinner and we venture out and we venture right back home. But, and then, who knows? We might even just keep it low key because we don't want to fight the crowds. Because isn't it on a Saturday this year?
Yeah, it's definitely on a Saturday this year.
Oh yeah, it was probably Subway sandwiches, bud. All right,
Friday
I'm sorry.
13th,
I'm
right
sorry.
before.
She likes Jersey Mike's, so I'll give her. It's Valentine's Day. I can fucking bring it up.
You
a
can
notch.
splurge, yeah.
That's right. Whoa! What'd you say?
You can splurge a little bit.
Oh, all right.
What the hell do you think I said?
I didn't know where you were taking that conversation for a second.
So they got 801 Chop House. You ever been down there?
No, I wouldn't think that'd be more of a place to watch a game, though. I don't know, though. I've never been there.
No. We're talking. This is Valentine's Day now.
Oh yeah. Shit. I don't know. See, my motto is stay out of downtown.
That's 100% what I go with too. I've never even heard Proud Foot and Bird.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of new ones, dude. Just seeing going. We went to Angry Goldfish last week, 2 weeks ago, which is just outside of downtown. But we always kind of detour and drive through just to see what's new. And there's always something new when you go through there.
Yeah, I don't even recognize. I'd recognize like Django, but Louis Wine Dive, Bar Nico, Centro, Ho Q. The fuck are naming these places anyway?
Have you come across Hello Marjorie?
Nope, haven't seen that one yet.
Oh boy, you should venture into that one sometime.
Hello Marjorie? The hell's in there?
Well, first off, you got to be able to find the motherfucker, because the outside is the windows are covered and there's just like a little neo sign. I don't remember if it just says Marjorie or Hello Marjorie, but then it's like an entrance. I don't know if it's an apartment complex or what, but you can only get in so far, and then there's a door going in. Then you walk into this place. One is like stepping back in time, and then 2, you're in somebody's house. There's like different quadrants, and they're like designed different. Like the bar, if I remember right, behind the bar, like where all the liquor bottles and shit and stuff were like, it looked like an old curio cabinet. Is how it was designed. Then they had just weird old furniture. It was something, man.
How did you even get into that place? I mean, what made you go there?
Oh, we happened to be downtown, and a friend of ours was down there, so we'll just stop in and say hey. And yeah, we weren't there very long. It wasn't our scene, that's for sure. Definitely an experience, though.
That sounds like some of the shady shit that we ran into when we were going to school at Idiot Skills.
This is very true.
What was that one bar that was literally just a house? It was 4 or 5 rooms of a house and a kitchen.
Your house?
No, it wasn't my house. My house was fucking weird. And it's the only house I know that had all the locks locked with a key on the inside and the outside. So if
No
you
means
weren't if
no.
we didn't want you to leave, you didn't get to go.
That's right. We decide.
My favorite thing was I put that super huge apple juice jar right there on the counter when you walked in, and all the money in your pockets had to go in the jar, and that's how we funded
All right.
the keg fridge that we had in the dining room. That's what everybody drank off of. I'd cash that thing in and get hundreds of dollars to go get new kegs. It was a good time. Had somebody sleeping on the couch, somebody sleeping in a waterlogged basement, 2 people in a bedroom, and random people in the yard half the time.
There you go, the randos.
You know, some dumbass gave me a Sears charge card too about that time. So we had the 60-inch TV, the Cerwin Vega Towers, the 15-inch floor sub, the cops there all the time because we were playing, what was it? Cruising USA.
There you go.
And watching The Matrix on repeat. I don't know.
Such a good
Definitely a different time back there. What was the other party house we went to? It was worse than mine. It was two floors, and it looked like somebody literally just nailed boards on the walls. It's like a rundown abandoned house most of the time.
I don't think that was a party house.
There.
I think that was called a trap house.
Yeah, it was definitely a trap when you got in it, but we partied our ass off and at the old Idiot Skills. I could turn when I finally moved back into the dorms. I could turn the volume up on my system and play Power Man 5000 and hear it while I was eating lunch. We just threw the CD on and went to lunch, rocked out the whole fucking dorm. But
right,
kind of wish I would have got that robotics degree.
Well, as much time as you spent there, you probably could have got a couple of them.
Well, I was there a while. I kept changing majors so I could keep someplace to live. I wasn't going to class. So, by all means, if you're going to pay money to go to college, go to class. You don't want to pay it off 20 years later when you don't have a degree.
Yeah, no shit.
It sucked. Paid on that shit for years. So, what's your best downtown Idiot Skills location at the old Scoots?
Well, if you're going to ask me what's the best place I thought it was, then you're going to just say Scoots.
We're going to go Scoots because everybody's got a good Scoots story. And I don't want to throw the whole name out there, but
everybody down there?
Yeah.
What was it? The Wednesday nights? It was the college night?
Yeah, and they sent all the adults upstairs and they put black bags over the taps downstairs.
That's right.
And it didn't stop anybody from being upstairs if they were an attractive woman. Just saying.
Or if you were friends with the people that work there.
Yeah, that always helped. Or if you bounced there for a while, you know. I worked for the sister bar in a different town. You had to go down that fucking dark alley and it was connected to the mall.
Yeah, the alley?
Well, see, I wasn't going to say the name, but all right. Yeah, that place. It ain't open anymore, so.
Yeah, clever name.
Yeah, it's almost like they put it down there for a reason.
What was the one upstairs called?
Oh, it was the same building.
I know it was the same building, but I thought it had a different name.
No, the one in the basement was the Eagles, and the one across the street that was underneath the building was called the Downstairs. They were really original with their names back in the day.
Right.
There was a lot of crazy shit that happened at those bars. Some of it happened inside, some of it happened in the alley. You never fucking know what was going to go down. It was a rough life back in the 90s, sir, early 2000s.
Before
we did not get participation trophies.
No, we didn't get caught either.
No. Didn't go all over the intranet or the interweb. So what's your best memory of the old Idiot Skills?
Oh, man, just the good times, dude. And, all the people that I met, relationships that were formed, some of the guys that I was closest to back then, some of them I don't talk to hardly ever, but when we do, it's like no time has ever passed. It's kind of crazy how you can not talk to somebody for a year, 2 years even, and then as soon as you start talking, it's like, shit, man, I haven't missed a beat with you, That's
kind of the same shit that happened with you and me. We didn't talk for 3 or 4 years, and then out of the blue, I just text you. I'm like, hey, you might want to stop by.
No shit.
But so one of the the things that I took away from Indian Hills, and I don't think I can emphasize this enough. Do not get caught up in the party life and forget why you're there. So I mean, I wasted a lot of money trying to stay in school just so I could drink. I mean, that was 100% of it.
True. No,
I
that's
mean,
pretty
I
solid advice.
I mean, if you're gonna go and waste money, at least get the piece of paper to go with it. It was fucking horrible.
Oh, for sure.
I highly suggest going into the trades right now because everybody's gonna need an electrician and a plumber, people like that, welders.
Oh, every
They're
day. I
they're
mean,
always
especially electricians, man. If you look through Facebook Marketplace or any like the Des Moines, help people, whatever. Everybody's always looking for a fucking electrician. I was like, so if you get your license, you could do your own thing all day, every day.
yeah, and it's easy to. I mean, once you get all your certifications and get your hours logged and stuff like that, it's really nothing to go into business on your own in that either, and get out from underneath whoever's taking all your money. I mean, what are they charge now? Like $80 an hour or some shit like that.
Well, probably. I mean, that's just like
There's
HVAC. I mean,
HVAC's a new, different kind of monster now. It takes a little bit more schooling, but if you come out with and know how to do HVAC, you're golden. Between HVAC and electricity, if you can do those things, you're set for your entire life.
oh yeah,
100%. Plumbing, they're a little bit worried about, having it drop off eventually a little bit, but I don't see it. I don't see how plumbing's ever gonna
yeah.
get
Pipes are still
taken
gonna have to be
over by.
ran.
Yeah. I don't see AI taking over those 3 100%. I mean, I was a welder at one point, and a robot came in, and it took out a lot of people's jobs with a robot welder, but I don't see robots running cables and doing households and shit like that.
Well, even that with welding, a robot's not going to be able to do every job and do it well. I mean,
No, it can't, but it can do a lot, and it takes out a lot of the low-level welding jobs.
right. And then right there, that brings you to another trade. Fucking go into robotics.
There you go. And hate to say it, but like the programming side of it's dropping off a lot because, the new AIs can write code, which is
Oh, yeah.
scary. I mean, what's really stopping them from writing their own code?
Parameters.
Yeah, yeah. Is that that 3 God rule or some shit like that
See,
they had in
exactly.
iRobot?
That's right.
I don't know. I honestly think that the younger generation needs to start looking at the life expectancy of careers before they're choosing fields. It's not like back in our day when we could go on a football scholarship and take underwater basket weaving the whole time.
Right.
The kids need to be a lot smarter with what they're picking nowadays for their future. I know it's hard when it would have been hard for us. I mean, our future was, let's see how drunk we can get and still make it to class.
That's true, but you know what the biggest problem with the fucking kids these days is they want everything right the fuck now, because that's what they've been groomed for.
Yeah, that's a huge problem.
Back in the day when we ordered fucking shit through a catalog after we mailed in the check, then 8 weeks later the shit showed up. Fuck, dude.
And half the time you didn't even remember why you ordered it.
Exactly.
Yep.
And if you did have tracking, you had to call a 1-800 number to check it. You couldn't just log in online, use your phone, or get a notification.
And hold on. You brought up something that just done pissed me off in a roundabout way. But why in the fuck are all the best places at department stores, at Walmart, at Fairway, Hy-Vee, all taken up by fucking online ordering people that need it to walk out to their car? Fucking customers need those front parking spots. They should get priority. The ones that go in the store and impulse buy and spend more fucking money, not the lazy asses that order online.
Well, at least the Walmart here in town, they at least have that on the side. So people didn't really park
over in
there
the
anyway.
designated area.
Yeah.
See,
but
one in
what chaps my ass though is, for whatever fucking reason, whenever they decided to remodel a while back, they decided to make all the fucking aisles smaller. And yet now these online orderings, they got these giant ass fucking carts that are like a fucking half an aisle wide. And of course, the people picking and pulling, they don't give a fuck that you're there shopping because they're just there doing their job.
Yeah, you just got to ram their
frustrating.
cart and make sure you're recording it so it makes a good clip.
Right. Fucking irritating.
The only thing worse than that is when you go to restaurants and the only menus they have is a QR code.
Oh yeah, that was fine during COVID. That I understood, but not now. Give me a fucking menu. I don't give a shit. I didn't give a shit during COVID either. I would have taken a fucking menu, but it's like, just give me a fucking menu.
The problem I see with it isn't the fact that I have to read a menu off my phone. It's the fact you have to accept their cookies to be able to read the menu off. So
Right.
then you're getting nothing but fucking ads from them for the next 8 months till you figure out which cookie to get rid of.
Right.
Fucking stupid. If you're gonna make people order on a QR code, it shouldn't come with mandatory, now I'm gonna send you advertisement bullshit. It's a
Right.
convenience for you not to have to spend money on physical menus.
True. And then cleaning them and all that bullshit. You know, whatever.
And you shouldn't have to punish us for wanting to eat at your restaurant.
Right. Is there a 10% discount for the no menus?
I don't think so. There is a mandatory tip anymore.
I was getting ready to fucking say that shit.
That's
I don't know.
the old.
Do we got time to go down this fucking road?
Go down the rabbit hole, man. You're
Yeah,
the
it's
one with time
fucking.
constraints.
That's true. This fucking tipping bullshit is getting the fuck out of hand and out of hand quick. Everybody's got their fucking hand out. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
What about those posts that say, well, you get your this is your total. You move the decimal place 2 points to the left, and then you multiply it times 5. And if you can't afford to tip me that much, you shouldn't go out to eat.
Right. So let's just say, I've never worked in the food industry, but let's just say you got 4 tables and they take you an hour and each table fucking tips you $20. That's
$80 an hour.
Right.
Plus
That's fucking more than I make, bud.
yeah. No, I get it. I get it. And they're wanting what's the last one that I heard? They want 30% now. Minimum. I remember when 10% was the going rate. Fuck, I
Right.
remember when 8% was the going rate, but everybody always gave 10 because apparently our education system's gone in the shitter and nobody can fucking add unless it's just moving a decimal point.
Right.
They can't do fucking math even though I have a calculator on everything now. Back
It's
in the
like all
day,
these
we did
fucking-
long division.
Yeah, all these places want fucking tips, blah, blah, blah. Where does it fucking end? What about the fucking UPS, the FedEx, the mailman, the garbage man? Fucking, they're all doing a fucking job to fucking service you. You're not going to fucking tip them?
People are putting refrigerators and snacks out for the delivery guys now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, dude, coming from that industry, that shit's fucking awesome, you know, because I don't expect a card, a gift, or anything like that. Granted, I was on my route long enough, on all my routes, I kind of got close with some of my customers, and I did get Christmas cards, or I would get fucking goodie bags and shit like that. But those, I've done that before, you know, because those guys are working harder and longer fucking hours, and it's kind of nice to have a little fucking snack and a drink, and that means more than probably any Christmas card or whatever you could give them, just because it's more of the thought of the gesture, and here you are taking the time to make sure that stuff's replenished, and you appreciate, you know, them bringing your stuff.
Now, does the same thing apply for that fridge and the snacks for the porch pirates? When they come up to take packages, does that mean they get a fucking snack while they're doing it too? Because they're working hard following that UPS truck around taking everybody's shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I would expect them to want to stay hydrated, you know. I usually make sure there's some protein bars out there. You want to make sure, you know, the levels are good. The only thing I ask is just don't clear out the front. Take the packages. Just take, you know, enough for you and your partner there, because if somebody's got to drive the car. But, you know, just leave the rest for the other guys if you would.
What about the porch pirates that take the packages and they take the fridge?
Oh, for fuck's sakes. I mean, way to not half-ass it, okay? Way to just go, all right? So, I mean, I can't be too mad, especially if I didn't leave a sign that says, don't take the fridge. You know, if I said,
you got to specify that now.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You know, so that's kind of on me. That's Jared's fault. You know,
It's bad enough that they didn't read the sign that says "Leave my packages alone" because you didn't order them or pay for them.
Right. You know,
and then they're like, "How am I supposed to afford Christmas for my family if I don't steal your shit?"
Dude.
Have you seen the ones where people are taking their brand new TV boxes and putting their old broken shit?
Oh yeah, dude, that's a genius idea.
Because it costs money to get rid of TVs anymore, which is ridiculous as well. Because you're giving them to a place and you got to pay them to take them. And then they take all the shit out of them, melt it down, and sell the scraps. So they're making money twice off of you.
Yep. But what are you going to do? If you don't do shit like that, what are you going to do with a giant-ass fucking TV?
Put it in a box and leave it on the neighbor's porch so it gets stolen. That's what I'm going to do.
There you
Might even
go.
set it out on the curb because somebody thinks they can fix it. Well, back to the tipping shit, because Wes and I've covered this multiple times, and the gratuity or gratuity is getting ridiculous. Because like I went to Flicks the other day, and they mandatorily put an 18% charge on your bill for a tip, regardless.
Regardless of your party size?
Regardless.
Gotcha, okay.
Every ticket has a gratuity on it. I get it. Some people don't tip. That is part of being in the service industry. You do a shitty job, get a shitty tip. Do a good job, get a good tip. And some people are assholes and don't leave tips anyway. So I understand why it's there. I get it. But 18%, you throw it down at 10%, people are going to add on to that if you do a good job. But at 18, people are angry that they're even in your establishment.
100%. So this actually just happened when we went to the Angry Goldfish. I might just be an asshole for this, but fucking, granted, we had a big party, but they had plenty of help. The place wasn't super packed, and the waitress, she did a great fucking job. But then I got it, and I understand we had a big group and multiple checks or whatever, but they put the gratuity on there. She would have got more if that wasn't on there.
Exactly. But that's not from everybody either. There's a lot of big tables that don't ever tip.
Right. I get that,
and
but
I
it just
get it.
fucking irritates me. It irritates me
Yeah.
to no fucking end, because especially, it's not uncommon for me to throw a $20 bill for a tip. Especially on like a $50 or $60 bill, $20 every time.
Yeah, I'm usually over 25% if the service is good.
Right.
Now Wes kind of, Wes doesn't remember back in the old days how much of assholes we really were. But have you ever played the game where you walk in with $100 in ones and set it on the table in front of you, and you tell the waitress that's going to be your tip at the end? So if every time we don't think your service is up to par, we're going to take $1 away. You ever played that game?
No, because that sounds like a fucking really dick shit move.
See, we used to play that game.
I'm not surprised.
And we literally set ground rules. As long as you stay within, this, and this, we won't touch the pile. But if that, and that happens, the pile's going to go away. And a lot of times the waitresses got the whole 100. A lot of times. But every now and then we got the ones that thought it was a bullshit game and they wouldn't wait on us, so they got no tip. Oh, they got a little tip, but they didn't. They got a normal size tip, the 10% that was okay back in the 90s and early 2000s. But I mean, if you know that the end line is $100 when you're making $2.35 an hour, don't you think you'd work a little bit for that? Just saying. I mean, there's a lot of waitresses that made other customers wait just to make sure that our beers weren't empty.
Right.
I mean, you're going to tip me $5. There's 100 laying there.
That's right. Now, one thing we did used to do, though, back when, $20 actually meant something, was when we'd call up and order pizza, they'd be like, oh, it's going to be 30, 35 minutes. We'd be like, tell you what, you tell that driver that's bringing it, it's here in 20 minutes, $20 tip. Shit was there at 15 every fucking time, bud.
Yeah, you fucking bet. A lot of people say that you have to wait in line, but if you throw some money the right way,
exactly, it's all about greasing the wheels.
Anything. I always liked to, like call up Pizza Hut or something like that, and they're like, "Oh, we got a 45-minute wait. Is that going to be all right? How about I throw you $5 and you get it here a little bit quicker? $5. How much? How much time do I get for 10? Because back then,
let's make it interesting.
That's back when gas was 97 cents, man.
Right,
$10 was a lot of money.
Exactly. You're filling up for 5 and eating.
No, you bet. I remember when I was bartending, I'd walk out of there on a weekend night in ones. I'd have $400 or $500. Every time that somebody'd buy a beer, they left the change out of a 5. Gotta love it.
That's right.
Now you buy a beer, you're going to end up leaving like $4 because beer is outrageous.
No shit.
And it's all specialty brews or local breweries or some stupid shit.
Craft beers.
Beers. No. I don't really quite have the right facial hair for a craft beer. You do, sir. You have the craft beer look of you.
Man, I tell you what, there are some decent ones. I'm not by no means like an expert or nothing, but to me, I'll go through a lot of them to find one that I actually do like. And
I always go in and I mix and match. I'm like, I'll get one. If it's good, but it's not quite good enough, I'll just start picking them off, or I'll tell the waitress to just start bringing me one.
But you know what's good about the old Busch Light? Is I know it's good every time I open it.
Tastes like water with a
You know what I mean?
hangover. Got it. And you can throw darts at it. It goes with your cut off jean shorts.
See, that's what I'm saying. But I know what I'm
It,
getting every time, you know?
oh yeah. So have you sampled any of the Iowa distillery stuff lately?
I don't think so, no. Like I said, I'm not really huge into the craft beers, and I'm
No, no, no.
very
Distillery is all liquor.
no,
They
I don't
don't.
think so.
They got Prairie Fire and Sinners and Saints.
Oh, I've
They
had
got
Prairie Fire, then Sinners and Saints. I don't know if I've heard of it, but I've had the Prairie Fire. I didn't know they made that.
what's it? 1858, which their vodka, Zone vodka, I believe is what it's actually called. But they got whiskey now. They got bourbon out there. And that shit is good. It I made a mistake because I went to the store that I never go to. Went to Hy-Vee because it was Sunday. Fairway wasn't open, so I had to go to the Hy-Vee. And I walked through the liquor department, and I'd already had a bottle that I bought off distillery straight out of its warehouse. And I looked over, and they had more of it, and it was $3 cheaper than what I paid. I'm like, this is going to be a bad day. So we got a couple bottles of that, and I ended up with some wild cherry vanilla Pepsi, and I went down a rabbit hole and probably drank way more than I should have on a Saturday. But damn it, every drink was awesome.
See?
I love that bourbon. That bourbon is you take Jim Beam, which is a decent bourbon. Devil's Cut is really good. And I might have to put this over the Devil's Cut. I really might. The Iowa Distilling Company's really got something going on with their bourbon. Problem is, they don't make enough of it to supply the state.
Oh, gotcha.
it they don't batch it. It's not quite batch big enough yet to get everywhere and sustain it. It's like remember when Peach Crown came out and everybody and their dog was fighting over trying to get bottles and people were driving to Missouri and
Gotcha. Yep.
because apparently Iowa's a bunch of drunks.
You don't say.
I think we could rival Wisconsin and Michigan on the amount of hard liquor we drink in this state.
Did you see that Yingling's making its crossover here?
I've seen that.
I think that's February. I think.
I know people look for it.
Yeah, well, it's the nation's oldest distillery. You know,
I've had it, but I don't think I'd stand in line for it unless it's free. And then you'll never get me out of line.
Right.
I'll get my free sample and just stay there. I'm like, no, we need more. I'm just saying.
Just keep it coming.
Yeah. So my aunt called me for Christmas this year, and she's like, I'm really looking for an idea for your uncle for Christmas. Do you have anything up your sleeve? I'm like, the amount of times I've heard this man talk about fucking Tank 7 from Boulevard. Every time we go somewhere, I ain't got Tank 7. I remember back when I was in Kansas City, I had Tank 7 all the time, and it's the best beer. I'm like, go to Hy-Vee, have them order you in a case of that shit and wrap it. She's like, great, we're going to have drunk Christmas. I'm like, yep, but that will be the best beer ever.
Is there any other type of Christmas?
I'm like, that's the best Christmas that he's ever going to have as much as he bitches about this beer. So she goes and talks to Hy-Vee, right? Gets him to order in Tank 7 for her so she can get it for a Christmas present. I shit you not. It comes in and she goes gets it. Later that day, my uncle stops by the store. Oh, they got Tank 7 and bought it. So by her ordering it, they got a couple extra cases and my uncle bought it because it was in the store, not knowing that his wife is the reason that it's in the store.
So now it's drunk Hanukkah.
Yeah. He's like that. They're going to think that Tank 7's a big seller now, and they're just going to start carrying it, which is awesome. And she's just like, I can't believe that shit just happened. I used to have them import Ephes from Turkey when I got back, because that's the best beer I've ever had is Ephes. And they were charging me $42.50 a case.
Is that like a dark beer?
Shit. I preferred the dark, but the light was pretty good as well.
Gotcha.
But still, $42.50 for a case of beer. And I was selling it out of my trunk. Well, I wasn't really selling it, but people would give me money to go pick it up for them. They're like, how many cases did you order in? I'm like, 6. They're like, "I want 2." "Okay, that'll save me a couple hundred."
Coming right up.
You bet. So I'd go to work and they'd be unloading their beer out of the back of my car. It was a good time. So this is I don't know why I say so much, but it sounds fun. So, do you remember Aftershock?
Oh yeah, with the crystals in it. They had
Did
the
you ever
red and the blue, didn't they? Like a
blue
fire and
was
ice.
yeah, blue was something different. It was like Cool Wave or some fucking weird shit. But you had Aftershock and then it was a tsunami or tidal wave or some shit like that was the blue one. Can't remember. But did you ever chisel the crystals out of the bottom and eat them?
No, I did not.
You really weren't quite the alcoholic that I was, apparently. But yeah, we used to do that. We'd dump the bottle out and then chisel all the crystals out and use it as crush it down and put it on the rim of the glass while we were drinking it because that was where all the sugar and shit went.
Right. Yeah. No, I drink a lot of Goldschlager slivers, but
Did you ever like try to remake a block of gold out of them, a bar of gold out of the Goldschlager?
now who's got that kind of time?
Well, your body does it naturally. I just didn't know if you're going to sift for it. What was some of the other fucking weird shit we had back in the day? I know my favorite beer of all time, and it smelled and tasted just like Sunkist, was Orange Two Dogs.
Orange Two Dogs. I don't remember that one.
Came in a green bottle. They had the lemon and they had the orange. And I drank the shit out of the orange. I even put it in Sunkist bottles so I could take it everywhere.
I remember we used to drink a lot of Bud Ice Light in bottles, and I thought that was pretty good.
The old penguin, the doobie doobie doo. I had the penguin boxers for Bud Ice. Do you remember the commercials where the penguin would walk around
yeah.
carrying the bottle? Yeah.
Uh,
But I went to the Mall of America and got some Bud Ice boxers while I was there.
nice.
Yeah, it was a good time. What was it? The one that had the Red Dog on it.
Red Dog.
It was like, what the hell was it? It was a weird beer too.
It was a Red Dog, is what it was called.
I know, but what kind of beer was it? I can't remember.
It was
the
a
name
lager.
It was a lager. That's right.
I think a lot of people like put tomato juice and shit with it.
Yeah, there's one beer that was very prominent in all the bars, and it tastes like rotten vegetables. You remember that? It came in a little pill bottle. Red Stripe. Red Stripe is fucking nasty. I can't handle Red Stripe. It tastes like somebody threw all their vegetables out in the backyard and let them rot and then put it in a bottle. It was horrible. You don't remember the little pill bottles with the red and white stripe on them?
No.
Showing off the wife?
Yep.
So what's some of the other... we had so much weird shit back in the day. Like, that's when Puckers came out, was when I would have been working in the bars and going to Indian Skills.
Hypnotic.
Yeah, fuck Hypnotic. Grapefruit-based shit.
Jungle
Looks
Juice.
like a baseball bat. Yeah, there was something else that was super huge back then. Oh, Tequila Rose was all the fashion back in the day. It's what all the patrons sipped on.
Yeah.
It was like 0 proof.
Smooth.
It had nothing to it. But we charged $6 a shot for that shit.
That's right.
And we were all fucking riding the fucking White Russians because of the Big Lebowski. So to kind of knock out the college years, what was your best memory or event that never happened, in our case, because there's no proof, of a party that had the best drinks and atmosphere that we did back in the day? What was a normal outing for us when we went partying?
Oh man, this life of the party, no matter what, wherever we went.
Well, I get that, but I mean, I remember going to parties where they had the funnel 3 stories above us.
Oh, yeah.
And had a fucking carbonated tapper running into it. Wasn't you just dumped a beer in the funnel, you drank until you threw up.
Yeah, and then you went and hit the 6-foot bong over in the corner.
Oh yeah, that was, dude. I don't think half the kids could live through the shit that we did. I really don't.
Facts.
It was a bit ridiculous. That is where I believe Sublime came up with the fucking and fighting. It's all the same.
Yeah.
Because at the parties, it went the same way. Everybody showed up. Everybody started power drinking. We started doing stupid shit. Fight broke out. You either joined in or you watched, and then you left.
Yep.
All at the same time.
Then you do it all
About the
again.
time you saw the flashy lights coming, everybody just exploded and dispersed.
That's right.
Have you seen the movie what is it? Project X?
Yeah, yeah,
That was damn near what we did. I mean, to a T.
yeah.
I mean, off we shut down streets back in college. Like we just block off a street. We didn't ask permission. We just blocked it off. It's ours now.
Everybody was invited.
We'll be done it. We'll be done in the morning. Were you part of the flyer party that we did at my house? Because we had the high school teachers next door to us, the two young chicks that just fresh out of college. But we went door to door with flyers saying, "Hey, we're having a party
Yeah.
at this time on this day. Feel free to come. Please don't call the cops."
Right, yeah. I do remember that.
I'm like, "We'll shut her down by 11, and it's a Saturday, and I'll make sure that it's shut down at 11, but you're more than welcome to come over and drink for free. Just give me the flyer when you show up.
All right.
Give the flyer to anybody that looks like they're in charge, and they'll give you a cup and you can drink all day."
No shit.
If you didn't have a flyer, we took your money. Either you gave it to us or you gave it to us. One of the two.
One way or another.
We had to pay for that shit. But yeah, that was like the craziest party that I ever threw, is where we literally had to go put flyers on people's doors
Oh yeah.
so we didn't, get the cops there for once. I was sound asleep one night and the TV had been off for over an hour and I got woke up for a noise disturbance and it was 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "There's no lights on in the house. I'm the only one here." "Well, the neighbor next door said it was really loud." I'm like, "What time did you get the call?" "An hour ago." That would have been 9 o'clock.
Now we're doing a welfare
There's no
check.
noise ordinance at 9 o'clock. Paying the neighbor kids to shovel the driveway and the fucking sidewalk
Yep.
on that steep front hill.
Yeah, fuck
I
that.
sure as hell wasn't doing it. Fuck that. They'd come over and mow the yard. God, I miss the old days. Back when everything cost me like $15 in tips
Right.
just to get anything I wanted done, man. And so I know we went down the drinking thing, but I kind of want to bring the food back now that we're talking about idiot skills a little bit. I will have to say the food at Indian Hills by far is the best college food that you could get for lunch and supper. Thank you for having a culinary arts program. That shit was good. I mean, I've been to a couple colleges, imagine that, but the level of food that they had at that fucking 2-year school was ridiculous. I don't know how you felt, but
I never ate there.
dude,
I live on campus.
I'd wake up from a night of partying and my roommate had brought me like 7 chicken sandwiches and put them in the fridge. I didn't even have to go over there anymore. They got delivered. Whatever the main course was, I had at least 3 of them in the fridge when I woke up. It was a great time. But Bretto Pizza, that used to be the thing back in the day. That was the best pizza you could get. It was everywhere. How did they disappear? I know one of your friends owns one of them still, and there's a handful still running around, but it used to be a chain the size of Pizza Hut back before Pizza Hut disappeared. It was like Domino's size there for a while.
Yeah, I don't know how they didn't ever make the transition. I mean, it's never like they were really ever a huge dine-in pizza place like a Pizza Hut. Some of them did have a little bit bigger dining rooms, but for the majority of them, they were carry out and delivery, which, was perfect. And yeah, so I don't know, because it's fucking good pizza.
I mean, that's how Lokenvitz made all of his money to sleep on my couch.
All right.
I mean, it was a good time back. What they had, their thing was what, a buttered crust back then? A buttery crust or a buttered crust? That shit's good.
It is.
It is no polyize and Grinnell though.
Oh, here
Polyize
we
and
go.
Grinnell is the best thing I've ran across pizza wise.
Gotcha.
But you don't think so?
I've never ate there.
Well, that's what we're doing tomorrow. So have you looked at do you follow UFC anymore at all?
Oh yeah.
So Wes always does the old football breakdown. So we're gonna let you do the UFC breakdown. How's that sound?
All right.
I need to find the right events though. There it is. All right. What in the fuck is wrong with that guy? Got a New Zealander with it's got his tribal fucking thing on his face. His tribal tattoo.
Yeah.
Aaron Tua. Never heard of him. Trying to go through and trying to pick out a big fight for you to call. Because it's supposed to be a big card this week. Well, there's one for you. Junior Taffa versus Billy Lincana.
I don't know if I know any of either one of them.
Australian versus America.
Australia.
Taking Australia. Look at that. Oh, here's one that you probably know. Dan Hooker
I like the name.
versus Benoit Saint Denis. That is New Zealand versus France.
Ooh, probably New Zealand. They're gonna want it more.
And then the title fight and the main headline is Alexander Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez. Australia versus Brazil.
Australia is the Lopez guy from Australia.
He is from Brazil.
Okay. Man, they've been hyping this one up, but
It's supposed to be a big deal.
it's in Australia, so I'm gonna go with the Australian.
You're taking well, I guess it is the champion versus number 2. So
Yeah, but like I said, they've been really hyping up that Lopez guy. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the home team.
then I just want to throw out the heavyweight bout because I know you've probably heard of him. Tia Tuivasa versus Texeria.
I'd have to see him. I don't know a lot of the names anymore. We watch them all, but I really don't know a lot of the names.
Texeria is the big tan guy with the spider tattoo on his chest, and Tuivasa looks like he's wearing a diaper most of the time.
Probably going with the first guy then, the spider guy.
The spider guy, you're taking Brazil, number 15 over number 12, the Australian. That's probably a good call. I'd probably lean that way as well. What do we got coming up? I know there's another super huge one coming up here shortly. The rest of them are all fight nights up until March 7th.
Yeah, fight nights are pretty good.
Holloway versus Oliveira in March. I want to see what the one after this, because is it this one? Macy Barber should be fighting here soon. That's a fight I want to see. She's been fucking, ever since her injury, she's been fucking busting heads.
She's not that broad that shakes her ass in her face after she beats him, is it?
No, it's not that one. No, this one's an actual just straight up fighter. There it is. March 28th, she's fighting Alexa Grasso.
That'll be a good one.
We might have to put together a fight watch on that one. That should be a good time. See who else is on that.
You say March 28th?
Yep.
I'll be borderline having the patio back open.
So right now there's only 2 fights on the card. And it's Macy Barber and Alexa Grasso. And then somebody you should know, Israel Adesanya, is fighting Joe Pfeiffer. That's the only 2 that they've got on that card so far. So that right there is enough for me to watch the whole fucking thing. So it's almost like they made it that way.
Right.
The fuck are you doing? Attaboy. All right, man. Is there anything that I missed out there that you want to cover this week?
Nope, that covers it all.
Yeah, other than, what are you shoveling in your face?
Bebop's tonight.
How come you didn't share? I wanted Bebops.
Man, so good.
I've never had it.
Right.
No, seriously, I've never had Bebops.
Oh, you should try it. Man, their sloppy joes are good too. If you like a sloppy joe.
Sloppy Joe.
Exactly.
No, not really. But I don't know. I've heard good things about Bebops, but I've just never been there. It's hard to top Wendy's with me. I haven't been to Wendy's in forever either.
So. Wendy's is by far my favorite. Just I don't eat the one here in Altoona anymore.
What'd they do?
Between terrible customer service and like back, it has been a while back, but when we'd bowl on Saturday nights, I think it was, if you got there like 8:00, every Saturday night, their computers were down for a half hour, even though they're all outside.
Did
smoking.
They not want to work?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I shit you not, it happened like 3 weeks in a row. And I was like, I ain't coming back here. Not after.
Did you?
I called it after 6:00. And then I stopped going even altogether just because I said the customer service is absolutely fucking terrible.
Did you call corporate?
No, I just go to a different Wendy's.
Oh, so you're pulling a Wes. You're just going to pull the whole Casey's defense on it and not say anything to anybody and just expect a different outcome. Got it.
No, there is a different outcome because I go to a different Wendy's and I get better service. I'm not charging a corporate relations for them. They should know this. If they got shitty service and shitty employees, they should already know this.
How are they going to know if you don't tell them?
Because their fucking sales are down. Every Saturday night, their computers are down for 30 minutes. So there's 0 transactions. So I guarantee sales are down.
Is this the same effort that you put at work when things aren't going your way? Or do you go tell people?
Just depends. How many times I've already told other people and nothing changes.
How many times have you told corporate and Wendy's didn't change?
I'll tell you what. I did write Chuck Grassley and told him about it.
Chuck Grassley over Wendy's?
I write him about everything, bud. Potholes out here in the fucking street, write Chuck Grassley. Fucking shit house down in the corner, I write Chuck Grassley. Bucking my internet, guess what? He's getting a fucking email.
So, Wendy's, you should be expecting Chuck Grassley to have a talk to you about the Altoona Wendy's.
Well, that's the only way to get things done, bud. You got to speed up the process.
All right. So, by all means, don't call corporate. Make sure you go to your public official to get a restaurant change to correct their behavior. Got it.
Couldn't agree more.
So, Wendy's and Casey's, Casey's and Avoca, because I like my Casey's, are on notice that Chuck Grassley is going to be having conversation with you about your performance. Just saying. So, by all means, write Chuck Grassley about Wes's Avoca Casey's, because I'm tired of hearing about that shit too. All right, man, that's all I got for this evening.
All right,
It's
brother.
been a little bit over an hour, and you're stuffing some face, so you have a wonderful evening.
You too, man. We'll talk to you later.
All right,
Bye.
later.